What is going on, Amped Up family? It is your boys, the Amped Up Squad. It is yours truly, King Johnny V, and I have with me Lamorning, Pop Rocks, Eric, and that guy Amped. We're doing a second part, so surprise! You thought that was just going to be the end of the love episode? Well, no. Oh yeah, we got another episode, part two. We had a couple questions and a couple of things that we needed to talk about, so we're gonna go ahead and jump into that right now. So, my guys, what kind of love songs are in your phone or in your playlist? What you got? For me, I got nothing.
I
Actually,
was
hold
about
on.
to say, I'm gonna have
I'm
to go
about
look.
to, y'all all lying. Y'all all
No,
lying.
They lying.
no, we
You
not.
lying because look,
We not.
every time you get in a relationship or something, you
Mm-mm.
got one or two songs that
Mm-mm.
always comes out of the playlist for some reason.
We
And
be
you're like,
cranking.
oh, that's it.
All right, I got you, bro. Send me your location, yo. That song
Huh?
could come on 5 times in a row, and I won't skip it.
By Khalid?
Yeah.
Oh my
100%.
gosh.
Okay.
Okay,
Basically, I just want to be beside you. Let me be happy.
Mm.
okay, all right.
Okay.
You got another one, or is that the only one?
Yo, I'm not gonna lie. I think that's the only one because first thing came to mind. Nothing else is coming to mind right now. So that's gonna be it.
I'm listening to old music. I got a lot of love
That-
songs on here.
That's
I got
so-
some
You got the
D'Angelo.
slow jam.
Okay,
Yeah, the slow jams.
got you.
I be in my car having the whole concert.
So, so do y'all listen to these songs with that said loved one in the vehicle, or
Why listen to me in the car? Listen
Yeah.
to at the house.
I mean,
Well,
like
I
y'all
got
don't be in
it.
the,
I got a license, so
Well, yeah, you different. Y'all different.
but y'all just don't be in the car and a song come on or something like that, like a special song or something.
see.
That's my whole playlist. I ain't got nothing else but to do to listen.
You right.
They
I
in the
need
car.
to get tips from y'all. 'Cause
Yeah,
y'all
no, so-
love.
I'm telling you, for me, I have to go back to Music Soul Child back in the day. His song Love, that is just one of those every time I'm in a relationship or even in my current relationship, like that was one of those like, oh man, you could slow drag to that and be good to go. You know, it's just a good song. And then Genuine had Differences. I think that's what it was called. And yeah, those are
Mm.
two that are always on the playlist.
Always on the playlist.
Always.
Okay. Well, for me, the only song that I see that was in my phone that is in regards to love is by Maroon 5. That is called The Air That I Breathe. Um, that's probably the only song that I have that I can enjoy. For those that might not know, Maroon 5 is actually my favorite band, or at least one of my
Okay.
favorite bands, especially with the music. It's not just Adam Levine, the singer, but like the acoustics, the drums, like all that. It's pretty good. Smooth music, I guess you can say. And not as R&B as the old style, like slow jams that Eric's listened to, but at least it's something that's calming and quiet. And it, let me not say that word. I don't want to say set the mood, but at least, set a tone to be relaxed. Okay.
Okay.
Okay. Mr.
Jason?
Katz.
This man ghosted on us, bro.
Ooh.
You.
Get out that Apex party, my guy.
Oh, I'm not in there.
So, Jason, what kind of love songs you got in your phone?
Spanish, gospel, whole bunch of stuff.
Oh, gospel love
Okay.
songs?
Yeah, I forgot Jason was Professor Love over here.
No way.
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
Spanish.
I don't think so.
He
Really?
even, we're not going to say her name, but she got a shout out just there. Jason has been spreading the word of the podcast to this said person. So
Okay.
hopefully she's enjoying the content and hopefully enjoying Jason's commentary in this. So
Yeah.
cheers to you. Jason, you going to send her this episode?
No, don't send her this episode.
No.
Jason. Don't send her.
Yeah. That's
Not this one. Not this one.
it's a little cap. A little cap.
No, not
Okay.
this one.
So since we got on songs, what is your guys' love language? So to any ladies out there that might not know any love languages, there's giving or special times together or anything like that. We're talking about those. So what are your guys' love language?
Yo, when I was taking that test, yo, I was like, yo, this short's not legit, but it actually got it right. Like it's just pretty close. Yo, because out of the five little categories, yo, receiving gifts is like number 7. Because yo, low key, there's really nothing I can say I want besides that dream job, yo. And I don't think nobody can help me with that but me. And then acts of service, words of affirmation, and quality time, they're all 20%. And physical touch was 30%. So I was like, that's kind of close, yo, because I do want to be with that person that I loved and want to be just like chilling together, holding hands or whatever, cuddling. It's pretty accurate. So I think physical touch was the top one. I think that's
Okay.
kind of important because I can tell you long distance does not work for me. It does
Gotcha.
not.
Right. So you want to be on a beach in your 50s, like that commercial with your hands on the side, or like those old couples with the bathtub with hands holding hand in hand.
Yeah, exactly. And I don't need no manual. I want my automatic so I can have one hand on the steering
Oh,
wheel and one hand holding, you know?
Excuse me, sir.
oh.
Yes.
Well then, well then.
Where's that love music?
Bryson Tiller.
Hey, we're not going there.
After hours. Woo.
I said holding her hand, bro. That's all I said. Wow.
Yeah, no.
Okay.
So my love language is actually a combination of two. So physical touch and quality time. They are while physical touch is
Oh no.
Yo, where'd that hand
yeah,
come from?
yeah.
PG
Now,
thirteen.
that's after
Excuse
hours right
me.
there.
Threw us all the way off.
For real. For
But
real.
yeah, no, so it's physical touch and quality time. So both of them are very important to me at any time, right? While I enjoy physical touch and, hugs, kisses, things like that, being sometimes just in the same room with my wife, while we could be doing something totally different, not actually
Mhm.
engaging with each other, but the very fact of being in the same area counts as quality time. And it's like, okay, all right, thank you for being around. Like even if it's just hanging out, like let's do that.
Yeah. For me, it's the same. Quality time and physical touch. Like I notice ever since I was young, I can be very independent, especially at times. Like I don't have to say a word. I can be in my room all day and just working and relaxing. But if we can be in the same room and not talk and still have that kind of love where we want to be around each
Mhm.
other, like we don't have to talk all the time per se, but if we're around each other, there's still a connection between the two. I especially noticed that with my family. Like my sister, she would watch Grey's Anatomy, and I would be on my game. Um, but it was that time that was spent together that I realized, hey, like I still love this person, and I can still get along with them, and we don't have to talk every
Mm.
24/7, uh, every moment of the day to build a relationship or a bond. I especially like that. I would want to have that with my significant other, especially that touch. Like I want to know that you still care or still want me, because I wouldn't want you touching someone else more than me. So hands off.
Fair.
Yeah. Mine was quality time. Um, and I wasn't really shocked by that because I like spending time with my girlfriend. And especially with us both being at school, we're not we can't see each other every day usually. So the time we get like either a weekend or every other weekend, whenever we're meeting, um, is really like important to have those times so we can maybe catch up or go do an activity or something like that. So I guess quality time is really important to me. My second one, which was I was surprised, is receiving gifts,
Hmm.
and then physical touch, words of affirmation, and then acts of service last.
Okay.
And I realized acts of service last because I don't like people doing stuff for me because I usually don't do it the way that I want it done.
Right.
And then I have to go back
Rule
and
the
do it
world,
again.
huh?
Yeah.
Full enough, bro.
World
Full
domination,
enough.
boy.
So yeah, do it
I see.
myself. And then we can just hang out while I do the stuff that I need to do. That works for me.
Gotcha.
So, Eric, how did you like those gifts? For those that might not know, Eric did a challenge video on his channel where they did gift swaps. You can go and check that out on his channel.
It's not
So-
released yet, man.
It's not released yet?
No, you see what happened was
I swear I watched like a couple of minutes of it.
the Christmas gift swap.
No, the challenge where you went into Target and y'all had
Oh,
like 20
yeah,
something
that
bucks to
one.
spend.
I was about to say,
Yeah,
what you-
I remember
whoa.
I was
watching
talking
that
about a
one,
different
bro.
video that ain't come out yet. My bad.
Oh, we got a
Whoa.
little
My bad, my
exclusive
bad.
sneak preview.
Ooh,
All right.
Okay.
All right.
I like gifts.
I
I
want
like
that one.
candy.
That's what I was gonna
Okay.
say.
That's
Like,
the thing that gets me. Candy. And you can buy candy so often because I eat it so often. Like that candy y'all got me for Christmas. That
gone.
joint gone.
Oh my gosh,
dang.
y'all!
Christmas was less than a month ago.
Less than a month ago, we
A
got
little over a
him
month ago.
3. Was it 5-pound bags of Sour Patch Kids and Starburst? Was it or Skittles? It was one of them.
Right.
Starburst.
So he got 4 bags, pounds of bags, crushed them. I don't know
Yo,
how
4
he
pounds
did.
of sugar.
Hey, bro, your teeth okay?
You see what they just take them out, put another one in. It's easy. It's simple.
All right.
Oh,
It's
no.
simple.
All right. If that's what we're going by, all right.
But yes, I like gifts, and the main gift that I like to receive is candy.
Okay.
Gotcha. All right,
But-
Jason. So what about Jason's? Did we hear Jason's?
I
Not
don't
yet.
know.
Jason been hiding.
Jason, did we hear you?
No.
Did
Okay,
you take that?
let's
you
go to
take
you.
that
Let's go to
test?
you.
I don't remember the test. I took it, but I don't remember it. But I know I usually like words of affirmation,
Mm.
gifts, but I like spontaneous acts.
That's a God knows.
Communication is very like the highest one for me.
Okay.
You know, yeah.
What kind of communication?
Like just us. Like I like to talk to a significant other. Say, "Hola mi corazón," or
Okay.
What you on?
Okay.
He's throwing them languages
Yeah.
out. Go ahead.
For
that's
real.
Spanish, or querida. That's dear in Spanish. So yeah.
So you would want them like to text you every day. It doesn't have to be like a whole paragraph, but it was just like, hey, I was thinking about you, like stuff like that. Like y'all could be at work or something, and they just send you an IM. So like communication like that, or
Yeah, it doesn't have to be every day. Like, just so I know you're okay, because I'd be worried about the person, you know.
all right.
Yeah, I don't know, but not to sound clingy, yo, but like a text every day just to like, yo, hey, you okay? Yeah. You good? Yeah. Just like a check-in basis, bro. Like,
No, that's not enough for me. I
Hey.
need like every couple minutes. Where you at? What's up? What we doing?
I mean, yo, there's nothing wrong with that. I agree with that, bro. Because like I said earlier, it's like it takes no thought. I mean, no, no. It takes no time to send a text, say hi, shoot a text, bro. Like hearing that, yo, I was busy and forgot, and you say you love this person. Oh, nah, yo, that's different. That's like,
That's
yo,
fair.
what were you so busy with that you forgot to text a person that you so called like love?
Fair.
No, well, and you know what? It's interesting because I know I've been guilty of it. I've been married going on 9 years soon, and I know that there have been times where I've gotten busy with something and forgot to respond to a text, or thought I responded to a text and come to find out, no, I was waiting for you to respond to text. You didn't respond to the text. Oh, or you didn't pick up the phone call when I called. Like, oh, I missed it. I'm sorry. Like, but being quick to apologize and quick to move on from there is, I think, one of the things that makes up for it when you genuinely care and they know you care. Sometimes we all get lost in the work that we're doing, right?
Yeah.
Especially if you're in the zone. Now, I know all of y'all can say, when I was in the zone, I forgot to do this, and this.
I don't know. When it comes to that, I feel like it's a little different. Like, I don't know, maybe from your perspective, like I feel either way it go, you're gonna work that 9 to 5. and you know you're gonna come home and at least see your wife passing in bed, like whatever, going to sleep. But like now, I'm not living with like my significant other, so I mean, like knowing, and I can't see you that day because we both work and we got different schedules. Like just saying, oh, I'm about to clock in. Yo, what's up? Bye. I'm clocking in. I'll talk to you later.
Yeah.
Stuff like that.
I,
No, that makes sense.
I also hate that the notion that guys don't know what they want. So to clarify to the other gender, guys are simple, more simple than you think, especially the right guy. Especially for me, I realized when you guys were saying that actually one of my love languages is communication as well. Something happened in the past where, um, the person I was with went out of town. And I'm not saying we have to text 24/7. God knows I don't want that. We don't have to be all up in each other's phone, FaceTime, and I'm at the store and you gotta call me and all that stuff. No, but at least every now and then throughout the day, let me know you're okay, so that I don't have to go out my way to bug you about it or seem like I'm pestering you. But this person had gone out of town. They let me know that they're going out of town. Okay, that's cool. But when they got out to town, they were saying they had bad connection issues, but then they posted something on social media, but then somehow that post got deleted on social media. And then someone else that was around me said, oh, yeah, this person was talking to me or they called me and all that stuff. And I haven't heard from them in hours. So I'm
Bro.
just like, yo, you could have just said, hey, I'm okay. I'm doing this, that, and the third. I'm going to check up on you or text you later or call you later. But it was none of that.
Mm.
And that's honestly what threw everything downhill. And I realized that communication is so important in a relationship, especially with love, because you can't just not talk. You can't just not say something. I know Eric was saying he needs more than that, but at least it's something. Like it's something. Communication has to be there. And also, I realize when you're with someone, you have to learn how to communicate with them and how they communicate. It can't just be like a one-way street. You have to. It has to be two ways. It has to be cooperative and parallel. At least you got to run with them. So that's what I've learned, especially from the last relationship. That's why I haven't gotten into anything since my last relationship. I've been trying to find out someone who communicates at least on the level that I need. Because if it's not on that level,
Mm.
so Jay, if they continue to bother you,
Yo.
their communication is whack. Whack. Okay. All right.
I do think it's important to figure out what your significant other likes and what they want. And it makes it a lot easier to navigate the relationship. I made Morgan take the test too, and hers was the complete opposite of mine, basically.
Ooh.
Like everything that she liked. She was more an acts of service person. And if
Okay.
y'all remember mine, that was last place on mine.
Right.
I don't do that stuff. She likes quality time as well, and then words of affirmation, which was second last on mine, and then physical touch is last place on hers.
See, they say
Really?
opposite attracts, yo. That's why y'all together.
Yeah, we've had a lot of issues, like starting off in a relationship, I guess, trying to mix what we wanted. Like I like PDA, I like holding your hand when we walk through the mall. She runs away from that. Oh, I don't want to hold your hand. That's weird. It's not that I don't want to hold your hand. Like it's not. I'm ashamed of holding your hand. I just don't like that. Okay. I'm a person that likes to talk all the time. She's a person that doesn't like to talk necessarily all the time. She wants to talk to people in front of her, not necessarily be on her phone. Whereas me, y'all have seen me, I don't have a problem having my phone in my hand and you're talking to me. I'm okay. I can manage.
Right.
Yeah.
So you just figure out what that person likes and then try to mix it, I guess, with what you like, and it'll work out maybe somehow. It's worked out so far. We're making it work.
And it also, the more serious the relationship gets, I think it allows for more cooperation and compromise.
Mhm.
Because if you don't per se see it, if it's too soon in the relationship, there are some things you're probably not going to compromise on. Like, let's be completely honest. But if you were to the point where you are about to be engaged, married, there's a little more, there are more things that you're more inclined to do with them. Like we mentioned a couple episodes ago, in the I Need a Girl episode, in regards to like some of the pet peeves that we had. You're in a relationship, you're deep in a relationship. Some of those pet peeves aren't that big of a deal when it comes to your significant other.
Yeah.
And so I think the deeper the relationships get, the deeper the love gets, the more you all are inclined to, oh, well, that balance each other, right? Work with each other, compromise with certain things.
And that's the issue we said that we got now. People don't got time. Everything's so fast. You do one thing wrong and you out.
True.
In and out like a fast food restaurant. Crazy. Okay, because Andre, you're the master at it because you've been married for what, almost 10 years now?
Almost.
You
I'm not a
married for
master though. I still got plenty to learn.
out of all of us, you the master.
Okay,
Yeah.
all right.
But
I'll take that.
you've been married for almost 10 years, but together as a whole for at least more than 10, correct?
Yeah, almost 12.
So would you say from the beginning of when you guys started dating or feeling, that sense of love to now, would you say anything has changed, or would you say it has evolved, or
Oh, so it is definitely changed a number of times, in the sense that the level, the intensity, um, when we first started hanging out and getting to know each other, of course, right at the very beginning of trying to get to know each other, um, like I actually, when we first started getting to know each other, we didn't like each other.
Wow.
Well, no, and I mean, think about it. Think about this. Let me put it into perspective. When I first came back and met my wife, we weren't in the same headspaces at all. And I could tell you as clear as day, my wife probably couldn't stand the influence that I had on my brother.
remember this
But
story?
right. But that was a me that was in a different mindset. And so I left. I went to school, I graduated, then I came back home. When we first started, going to work together and things like that, it wasn't anything but, oh yeah, Andre and Danielle are commuting to work together. Okay, all right.
No
And later
shipping.
on, yeah, basically. And then later it changed. Later it changed. And where we are now, I love her. I love her. We have three awesome kids together. Um, and there is nobody in the world like her. Like, I appreciate her.
Oh,
Yeah, yeah, I do. I appreciate her. And I think she makes me better. She adds to me, right? And I wouldn't I wouldn't ask for anybody else.
Okay. So for the viewers that are watching or hearing this, they kind of heard a little something that said influence over my brother. Do you want to expound upon that a little bit? Because they might be questioning, what? She hated you because of what?
So basically, when I was in school, I was not the minister type, right? I wasn't the church boy, want to go to church all the time. No, that wasn't me. And so I came home. I came home after, while I was in college, and I went to church because I was told I had to go to church. Um, and so my brother was sitting next to me, and I think it was middle school, maybe. Yeah, I think it was middle school.
I
Um,
don't know.
and he was sitting next to me, and I was sitting in the seat, and people were standing up in the church, and I was like, I'm not standing. John, sit down. You can stay seated. And she looked at John, and she looked at me, and she said, John, stand up, like motion to him to get up. but that was kind of the influence of me, where she's like, he knows he's supposed to be standing.
Mm. Mm.
So yeah, so I wasn't per se the best of influences then, but I grew up. And so the person that she fell in love with was probably not the person that she initially met.
Because I don't even remember that, but I can officially say I'm the one that got y'all together. So y'all should be
What?
thanking me.
What?
Because
What?
if that never happened, listen, who knows?
Okay. Okay.
Who knows? 'Cause,
You're funny.
boy, I don't remember that. But I was kind of curious because that video that Eric did with Morgan about gifts, it was very, very funny to see how they are together. So Eric, what was it like filming that? Like, are you are you the type of person that always continues to learn something new, or like a new experience, or enjoys the new experiences with someone? Or
Uh,
can you explain about that
well,
trip?
with Morgan, it's always something new to me, just because we are raised so differently. We grew up so differently, and so all of our experiences are really different. And so we have to find ways, or I guess similarities between us, so we can attach those similarities. So like in the video, what she thought I would like were things that she liked. So like for the socks, for example, she had bought me a pair of like just blue plain socks. I was like, oh, okay, thanks, some socks. And she was like, yeah, you were talking about you needed some socks. Your socks had holes in them. So I went and found you some socks. I'm like, okay, I would have rather it's some Micah Nikes, but I guess. And then for me, I had bought her a purple pair of socks and it had a cat on it. Me not knowing, or I knew that she hated cats, but I wasn't worried about the cats. I saw it was purple. I was like, okay, she likes Raven. It's black and purple. She can wear this. Um, she ended up hating it because it had cats on it. She hates cats. So it was a waste of the gift. So I guess just the way we think about things is really different. We have to find similarities. Okay, we both found socks.
You
So
really
it's
hate
always,
cats?
yeah, she hates cats.
Meow.
Okay.
Oh my
This
god.
Bro.
Oh my god. Terrible.
That's making an episode too.
But yeah, we're very different. And so it's a new experience all the time. I'm always learning something or trying to figure out a way I can do something better.
Okay. All right. So what do y'all think about the notion you're single until you're married, or until you say I do?
I hate it.
Wrong.
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 I mean,
I
I
will
get what
have to
they're
agree 100%
I get what
wrong.
it is. Like,
I don't
okay,
understand that at all.
don't be buckled down. Don't be so caught up in this one person that you don't live the rest of your life. But I just hate it. I
I
want to grow
mean,
together. And always
I
people
would
always
rather
saying,
live the rest of my life with that person.
yeah, that's me. I'm real decisive. I
Oh,
want this. This is where I'm gonna stay. Like Jason was saying earlier, he's a guy of one girl kind of guy.
yeah.
That's what and that's me. I don't I'm not focused on anything else. I want you. This is where we are. If it doesn't end up working out, okay, but I'm not going to think about it possibly not working out. Right
Right.
now, it's working out. Let's focus on that.
You ain't
Mm.
jumping ship.
Yeah.
see, yo, big thing on that is I feel like if you so called not married and you're like still looking, but you're in a relationship, how can you fully explore that relationship to see if it's going to work if you got your mindset on something else?
Yeah.
Facts.
Like I know Brother Green said there's no such thing as multitasking. I'm like, yo, you're right in a sense. Because if you're trying to multitask, something's not getting your 100% attention. You're dividing it up. So if you're not putting 100% attention on like that girl you want to be with, like you're missing out. Yo, you're missing some stuff that you could really like because you're trying to see it in somebody else, and you're gonna drop your dime and go pick up a penny. So basically,
Fire.
basically
Yeah.
what's going on here.
Oh,
I like that. I like
spitting
that.
bars. Drop a
Right?
dime and pick up a penny. Oh my gosh. But
So
yeah,
that single to your say I do, nah, bro, 100% disagree. No facts in
Stupid,
that.
bro. Stupid. Because I feel like that, as soon as you say that, like that leads to more problems. Like, I'm not saying a cheater is okay in this situation, but that just makes cheating okay in this
It's a
situation.
gateway to cheating. It's a
Exactly.
gateway.
Like,
I'm gonna go do this with another person because you and I were not married.
like
Exactly,
it
bro.
gives them that excuse. Like,
Yeah.
well, we weren't tied down or anything like that. But then what are we doing here? Like, we wasting time.
Yeah, bro. Don't waste my time.
Wasting
Please.
time.
We literally just said we like quality time, and if you waste that time, then we out. So, like, that's what to me in this society it doesn't do the right things anymore because they're always like, let's get that bag, let's not worry about other people. But it's just like, wouldn't you want love security over financial security? Like, I understand you want to be financially stable and you want to make sure that the person you're with has their money in order, but why is your first thing about your future where it's not given to you or certain to you, it's not promised to you? You want to make sure that whoever you can spend the rest of your life with is at least guaranteed. um it's just crazy to me that people are in that mindset of, oh, I'm not tied down to this person, even though you're posting on social media or anything like that, that you've been with this person for X amount of years or something like that. You pretty much indicated you're not planning on being
Mhm.
with them for the rest of your life. So I feel some type of, sadness for that partner that they're
Mm.
with or anything like that. Cause it's just, wow, you just wasted
Mm.
so much money. Or even if they like sign a prenup, like, I don't know about y'all, but I don't plan on signing a prenup. Cause if we gonna struggle, we gonna struggle together. Like,
Stop.
so I hope whoever my future wife is,
You're right.
I don't plan on struggling, but if like we do end up struggling, at least we're together and not doing our own thing. Like, I'd be, hurting. So Jason, what do you think about that term? You're single unless you say I do.
That is basura.
Good.
That's all I can say. It's terrible. You need to be 100% in there or just forget about it. That's how I see it.
How do you even get married if you're not focused on this one person that you with?
That's why the
Oh my
divorce rate's so
gosh.
high, yo. They're not focusing, bro. Once they get married, they see they's like, yo, you done put the toilet seat down. Yo, get out of
Right.
here.
First
I'm not
husband.
bagging anybody, but Pete Davidson,
Who that?
Ariana Grande.
SNL. SNL.
Yeah,
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Yeah.
1 week marriage.
Bro,
Oh, trash.
That's
don't even get me
crazy.
started on.
Kim Kardashian marriages.
They tried.
That's what I'm saying. Like, married for 72 days and then
And people look up to that.
they really do.
And
Like,
that's
it's
what they,
sad.
I mean, that's what society presents them with, right? If you see it enough, one, you become desensitized to it, so that if it happens to you, like, oh, okay, well, there's other fish in the sea. It's like, what? No,
Like, no, I want
no.
that fish. I don't want just any fish. I want that fish.
Mm-hmm.
Facts.
The one thing I saw, yo, was like, you want to be treated like a king or a queen, but you still got your mindset of a peasant. It's not gonna work.
Mm.
Yeah, what is with Jason and Jay spitting these fire bars today?
I
Like,
don't know what it is. They must
Yeah.
be look. They must be surfing Google right now. Click, click, click.
Nah, yo,
It's all in my head.
this is all off the top of my dome, bro.
my gosh.
Mr. Amp, what you think? Amp encourage
So
you.
it is, that quote is all around trash. Um, it's one of those quotes that is made okay by society. But like you all have said, y'all hit it right on the nail right on the head. When it comes to courting or really spending time with one person, if you are always looking for a way out or always looking for a reason to move on, you never really spend time with that person. You never really invest in that person. You're not looking for that relationship to last. And that's a sad existence. Because you're always gonna look, oh, well, the grass might be greener on this one. No, no. And you might end up dropping a dime and picking up nothing,
Mm.
being single the rest of your
Absolutely.
life. Like it's one of those things. People
Tragic.
lose perspective, and that just is one of those scapegoat tactics. Oh well, I'm not really. I'm still single. So no. When you decide to be in a relationship with somebody, you're in a relationship with somebody. You
Mm.
put your all into it. If it's not gonna work out, and it doesn't work out, okay. Oh man, I wasted so much time. But think about the next person that's going to get that time, right? And one thing I love about God is a restorer and a redeemer of time. Like when you find that one,
Just that one.
it's that one, and you ain't got to look. You ain't got to look nowhere else. You got that one, and y'all gonna take on the world through hell and high water. Y'all gonna take on the world together. That's just how. That's how it's gonna be.
Yep. Well, Amped Up family, I hope y'all enjoyed this part 2, this exclusive, this run-on episode that y'all got about love. Even though it's after Valentine's Day, it is still the season of love all year round. So we hope you enjoyed this episode. Don't forget to give us a like on YouTube at Amped Up. And if you're enjoying this on Spotify and Apple Podcasts and Google Play Store, don't forget to check us out. Go follow us on social media. You'll find all of our links in the description box below. It has been your boys, Eric, Lamorning, Pop Rocks, King Johnny V, and that guy Amped. We are out, and don't forget to always stay amped up.
Woo!
Oh, yeah.
Oh my gosh.
And
And